Welcome to the live demo of MysteryBee. I'm Kristen, and this is my first personal project. It's a front-end focused spelling game using the free Bee API cloned from the New York Times Spelling Bee app. This is an app that I used daily, and I knew that when I started learning HTML, JavaScript, and CSS, that this was the first thing that I wanted to try to replicate. So essentially what we have here is a single page DOM manipulated web app that allows the user to come in and spell some words using a set of characters. This set of characters and the words that they input must meet a certain number of conditions in order for the user to accumulate points and have their correct answers populate into the correct answers div. So let's get started with some of the gameplay. The rules are below. So I will demonstrate first some of the logic when we submit a user input that does not meet some of the game rules, that we are given an error. This error is in the form of the modal, so the user must click out of it before they can continue gameplay. And in this case, the user now knows that they must use the first letter listed. So we know we need to use the letter I. We've obviously listed that in the game rules, and we've highlighted that for the user experience in yellow so that they understand that this is a word that must be used. So when clicking on the various character elements, they populate into the div. So let's spell some actual words here that do meet the conditions and submit those so that we can see that we do get a success message that is durational. We get a single point for a 4-letter word, and our correct answer div is populated. So correct answers populate into an array, and that array is rendered in list form here. Let's try to spell a couple more words so that you can see that the points accumulator does work, and we can also attempt to earn more than 1 point per word by extending the word beyond 4 characters. So you can see that we earned 5 points for that. So we have some checks in there that allow the user inputs to accumulate certain numbers of points. Some of the other features that we've implemented here is that the API, the array of correct answers only has words that are 4 characters long. So if we try to submit a word that's 3 characters long, it's going to say that the word is not found in the game. And if we attempt to input a word that's already in our correct answer list, it says that the word is already found. So we are checking the correct answers array against the user input each time. So that prevents users from doubling up or double dipping. Another thing that we've done is we've implemented a delete button so that the user is able to maybe misspell a word, back up, respell it, and attempt that word again. And you can see that I misspelled that particular word. Okay, so that is Spelling Bee in a nutshell. One final thing that I wanted to point to is that the game load is on page load, and each time the page is loaded, the user will be given a new set of characters and an entirely new experience. So demonstrating that here, we can spell or not spell another word. Thanks for stopping by Spelling Bee. If you have any questions about this or any of my other projects, definitely hit that contact link up above, and I look forward to talking to you soon.